Astral realm within the universe of One Punch Man. Hello everyone, and I hope you are having a great day. What does astral mean to begin with? Astral, adjective, relating to or resembling the stars. Another definition is relating to a supposed non-physical realm of existence to which various psychic and paranormal phenomena are ascribed and in which the physical human body is said to have a counterpart. Before I carry on, let me give you a webcomic spoiler warning. This will contain some things that happened in the webcomic of One. The manga of Murata didn't get to this stage yet, so if you don't want to be spoiled, guys, you know what to do. Theory starts in 3, 2, 1. Today we are going to discover the lesser known worlds, the astral realm. What led me to believe that there is an astral realm within the world of One Punch Man is God's appearance. I don't think that this video will contain major spoilers since they did reveal this entity known as God in the manga, but be careful guys. The only one who was capable of actually seeing and interacting with an outer space entity is none other than Homeless Emperor. I think he was capable of such feat because he was chosen by this entity itself. When this malicious being appeared before Homeless Emperor, it took a shape similar to a gust of wind. That is not its true form, as this god entity appeared later on in the story again before Homeless Emperor in a field filled with flowers. It seemed to have wrinkly and veiny face and body shape. I think that it's its true form. For some reason, this entity cannot appear in the corporal world, at least not in its true form. I think Homeless was able to interact with this entity and see it for two possible reasons. Homeless Emperor was in a very weak mental state. Maybe this entity used that opportunity to offer power to people that are on the verge of death and grant them a new purpose in life. The second reason, it is not on its full power yet and it cannot take any chances appearing before a strong hero or even a monster. This evil entity, known as God, seems to be trapped in an astral realm and cannot escape it, but in the meanwhile it wants to inflict as much damage as possible before its imminent arrival to the human world. It appears that despite being in another dimension, this entity God can inflict damage to humans, as we saw in the webcomic, exactly when Homeless Emperor was screaming, "God, no!" as he evaporized. This entity is extremely wicked and powerful in nature, as it can grant/deprives human and even monsters from power at will. It has also the ability to transform a homeless person to a dragon level. How powerful is that? I don't think that this astral realm was touched upon that much in the manga, but it was presented through this astral entity known as God. It is impossible for a human being to enter this astral realm of One Punch Man under normal circumstances. There are some conditions that should be met, similar to the case of Homeless Emperor. The entity is a non-corporeal being, as it cannot deliver an attack from this astral realm. It is only capable of interacting with mortals from a far distance. So how then can a mere mortal enter this non-corporeal astral realm? Simply you cannot. Homeless Emperor was able to interact with this evil being because he decided to kill himself and become one with nature. He was really planning to take his own life. He was honest in doing so. At that time, God appeared before him and granted him power, granted him purpose. He told him that there is no need to kill yourself. I will grant you this power and you should know what to do with it. This wicked entity seems to attach itself to a vulnerable host and manipulate it in order to reach a certain goal. I believe that there is a reason why God entity cannot manifest in the mortal realm. Maybe there is some kind of condition to be met to transform its non-corporeal body into the physical world. If Saitama and this entity known as God were to fight, I think that God need to transfer Saitama to his domain in order to inflict damage like physical damage. As we saw in the webcomic, it can inflict some kind of auto-internal combustion if the targeted individual fails his/her mission. I think beings that reside within this interdimensional cosmos are extremely wicked. They are not a human, nor monsters. They are just some powerful beings that their goal is currently unknown. With the exception of God, this entity appears to have an objective in mind, and that is human extermination. Another idea worth mentioning is that this being known as God that emanates from the astral realm can take others back to an unknown locations, or maybe can cast a spell or some kind of hallucination in order to manipulate them and grant them power. This astral realm seems to be distant from the human world, as the entity known as God could only interact with what it seems to be hallucination and deformed apparitions, or through casting spell on the targeted individual. Nothing good is gonna come from this astral realm, trust me guys. The word of One Punch Man contains a myriad of unsolved mystery. One, as a brilliant creator and writer that he is, has hidden this realm and filled it with enigma. We can do nothing but speculate until we are given further information upon the subject. Keep in mind guys that this is just a theory based off on the being known as God. I'm just speculating since we haven't got much on this astral realm. One of the most confusing events in One Punch Man has to be God's appearance. On first glance, we can only assume that this entity does not appear to be relevant to the story of One Punch Man whatsoever. But upon further inspection, we can understand that it is something more than meets the eye. Through Murata's visualization and epic artwork, we were once again bewildered by an enigmatic character that was only mentioned by Homeless Emperor. But Homeless Emperor now is dead. However, he did transfer that information to Zombie Man. So, the only living being that is aware of God's existence is Zombie Man. Homeless Emperor was killed for one reason. He gave too much information on this God entity to Zombie Man. And before disclosing further details to the enemy, his life was taken in return. Through one's advanced writing skills, we understood that this entity emanating from a different realm has a purpose, and it is not here by chance. It seems to be incomplete in terms of powers, as it is recruiting members to use as weapons of mass destruction. As we near the final war, we were introduced to two different worlds, the world of the living and the world of astral entities, the non-corporeal one. These worlds aren't supposed to interact with one another, I assume. However, they are always intertwined. As far as Saitama's powers are concerned, he was given a permanent tie from the world of the non-physical because obviously Saitama didn't get his power from training alone. I think any One Punch Man fan can understand that Saitama's powers is not based on his training. It's based on something that cannot be explained. I see the astral realm as a fourth dimension. Only those who are chosen may be bestowed powers upon. The astral realm within the universe of One Punch Man is a true mystery. I cannot wait for one to delve deeper into this story and give us a better understanding of the being that resides within this dimension. I hope you did enjoy today's series. For the new viewers, Blast Art is a One Punch Man channel. If you do enjoy this type of content, this type of theories, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can enjoy the theories and you can help me grow my community. For the returning subscribers, you know guys that you hold a special place within the Blast Art community. Also, you can support me through my Patreon. It's just $1 and I will discuss any theory you wish about One Punch Man. I'll make sure it's detailed and enjoyable. You can also guys follow me on my Twitter account and join our Discord. Bring your crazy theories and ideas. Everyone is welcome. The links will be in the description. Any kind of support will be highly appreciated. I hope you did enjoy today's series. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Have a great day. Blast Art out.